Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and for today's video we're going to go over different ways you need to prepare for the new upcoming Candyland update. So every time we get an update, I usually try and do some sort of video like this where we have to do some sort of preparation for it. So yeah, let's just get straight into it basically. So with a new world always comes a new mine and some new layers, which of course means that usually you want to be able to insta-mine most of it. So realistically, when you can actually, like you can see right here with the Atlantis world, you don't actually get a very strong top layer. Usually it's like, what, as you can see here, 12,500. So honestly, for the top layer in the Candyland update, it probably won't be any more than like 15 to 20,000. So just make sure you do actually have at least 20,000 mining power on your team, and in that way then you should be good to get through at least the top layer. If we jump down now to the rocky depths, which is a second layer, again this is only 22,000, so probably anywhere between 30,000 and 35,000 for the next layer for the candy world. So again, if you want to be able to go through to the second layer, make sure that you do at least like 35,000 mining power, and that way then you should still be able to insta-mine. Moving on again to the next layer, which is obviously the Sea Shells Shadows. If we have a look at this one was 45,000 mining power. So basically for the next layer, ongoing from that one, it'll most likely be around 60,000 mining power needed for the third layer of the Candyland update mine. So make sure you have around 60,000 mining power for that. If we keep going again, we have the City of Gold, which was the bottom layer, I believe, for the first set of the mine and things like that. As you can see, this one does 80,000 mining power, which again, it'll probably be anywhere around 100 to 125,000 mining power that you will need for this bottom layer down here. So honestly, I don't think you'll need any more than really like 125, maybe like 150,000 at the max. However, if they do actually decide to go ahead and really bump it up and compare it off with the Dark Coral Depths, as you can see, this mine is 175,000 mining power. So honestly, I would say anywhere between 200 to 250,000 mining power is kind of like the bracket you will need to be able to insta-mine every single block in the upcoming Candyland world. So make sure that you have around 250,000 mining power. Again, easier said than done. Even for myself, if we quickly open up the debug menu, I'm doing 400,000 mining power, which obviously I have like every game pass that you need for it. So it's going to be fairly difficult to get up to 250,000 mining power, but if you can, you'll be 100% set to insta-mine every single block in the new world. Now, of course, there's not really any other way to prepare, probably in terms of getting the currency and stuff, because we won't have any currency multipliers until we actually get some of the pets. Now, there's a couple of things that you can actually do to make sure you do get the better pets. Of course, save some of your boost. As you can see, I still have a fairly large amount of boost, especially the super lucky boost saved up. As you can see, there's still tons in here. Make sure as well you do try and save up some of your omega lucky as well. As you can see, I probably got more or less like a 24 hours worth of omega lucky boost here. So again, make sure you can try and save up as much boost as you can, and you can also go ahead and buy the boosts from here as well. And in case you don't want to go through and use your gems, you can obviously go ahead and use the Season 3 pass to get some boosts as well. This is probably the best place to get boosts and gems, just anything really. So again, if you want to get some boost and gems for the next update, make sure you probably buy 1 or 2 of this Season Pass, just to go through it and make it a little bit easier. And on top of that as well, it does give you a 75% plus luck on all of your eggs and crates. And as you can see on the debug menu real quick, without any of the boosts going, with the luck game pass, all the luck enchants, and of course the Season 3 pass as well, you actually get over 3 times luck multiplier without any boost on. So yeah, honestly it's fairly strong. So yeah, I would recommend getting the premium pass as well, just to get a little bit more luck. Now, there's not really much else you can really prepare for. Maybe you can save some space in your factory. Make sure by the time the update actually comes out, you have some space in your factory, because you never know what sort of OP options might come out for the factory. So as you can see right now, I am going to put on this last 4 hours. This will more or less run me around to 8 o'clock in my time, which hopefully then should be more or less time for the update. Again, no, I'm not really too sure in terms of an actual time for the update, but yeah, that's more or less every way to prepare. Let's just quickly go over that again. So make sure you have around 250,000 mining power if you want to insta-mine every block. Save up some of your boosts as well, and save some space in the factory. Some other things that you might want to do as well is just like getting some of the fire shards so you can have enough to make like the shiny legendaries and things like that. And honestly, there's not really much else. Maybe save up some gems because there may or may not be a new tool that comes for this update as well. But yeah, let's see what happens with this update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.